Last year in Idaho, we had 418,000 acres were consumed by wildfire. Every year, we have an area bigger than all of Maui burned to the ground. I see Twitter filled with these guys saying, Jesus is king, fear God only, but yet they don't, though. They don't think Jesus is king, and they don't fear God only. And when you speak these things, but you don't live them or actually believe them, it creates mental distress. I actually think that's what causes dementia. Do you actually think God's in control? That God's plan is in control? Or do you think it's Oprah and Jeff Bezos? Like, be honest. Do you think sin is punished? Because right now, if Sodom and Gomorrah were to be torched to the ground, and we had Twitter and it was, 5,000 BC or whatever, they would say that Jeff Bezos torched Sodom because with directed energy weapons for a land grab. No, it was because of okay? Sodom so many butts, and it was so corrupt that it burnt to the ground. Let me tell you something about Hawaii. Hawaii is so corrupt, and there's so much and they're so drunk that what if that is why there's fires? What if corruption causes natural events like that? I see with these quote unquote truthers where they're like, Obama's house was spared. Well, 99.7% of Maui was spared, and Obama lives on Oahu. Would you like to include that to your audience? Oh, you, sir. But why are you just racing to make these claims? Immediately saying directed energy weapons. You don't know that. You don't know if it's something else that's nefarious. You have no idea. You're just saying. They live as if to say, oh, it's Oprah Winfrey, Jeff Bezos, New World Order. Oh, land grab, directed energy weapons. Okay, so who's God? Who's your God? Your God is Jeff Bezos. Your God is the New World Order. I want you conspiracy theorists to raise your game. I want you to raise your standards because I'm telling you right now, they're playing with you. Just start raising your game of the amount of evidence you need before making a claim, unless you make the claim that you don't know first and you're just gravy speculating. Okay? They want you to spiral. They want you to make them your God. Okay? Think about it. You look at this house. This is such a Rorschach test. Is that the sinful man who is spared? Or is that the sinless man who is spared? That's how you know who your God is. When you look at that house and everything else is burned, you think, oh, they're the only ones complying with the New World Order. Oh, squirt, squirt. Or do you think, that was the honest man. That was the man that wasn't in debt. That was the man that didn't betray his neighbor. And that's how you know who your God is. Okay? This is when you're ready to go on to the next level of maturity. Where you don't just react the same way every time. Sorry, I can't connect to Maui. I'm still devastated by the Ohio train incident that no one cares about and everyone forgot about. Okay, you see a pattern emerge, right? As truthers, you squirt and freak out and conspire and get all these ideas, and then you just forget and go to the next thing that they put in front of you. Okay, as truthers, so you've seen through some stuff and you think you've graduated. You have not. Okay, you have not. In fact, it's arguable that you're below sheep because you think you're not and you are. Nobody's like, I just have to get to the bottom of that Ohio train derailment. You haven't thought about train derailments since it was fed to you on your Twitter feed. So now apply it to now. Why did they do that? Why are they doing this? What is it? Is it psychological or is it real? Okay, the Maui fires to me do not appear to be very big. But what is the result of it? Are you canceling plans to go to Hawaii? Is the economy buckling? Are the GoFundMes popping up? Are your emotions getting supercharged? Is that what's happening? Are these people being harvested because of their sin? That's what I think. My God is bigger than Oprah Winfrey and the New World Order and directed energy weapons. My God allows evil to happen as a test. But just ask yourself, is your God good or bad? Does your God reward good behavior and punish sin? Or does it reward sin and punish good behavior? Who is in control of your life? Who is in control of your future? Who controls the fires? Okay? And really be honest. What if it doesn't even matter? Like, what if it's just people's reactions? Like, what if people have this hate in them or this vitriol and they're just waiting for anything to happen just to puke it on everybody? What if they doesn't even exist? What if an event happens and people just are dying to prove that their inner world is accurate? Right? What if that's what it is? What if this just reveals who your God really is? Emotion harvesting. Yeah, but it's because you want it though. Like, really take responsibility, you know? Do you want to be harvested? Is there something you want pulled out of you?